Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. We're going to close out the show with something I know you guys have been thinking about, and it's your workout routine. Okay, maybe you haven't been thinking about it, but you should be. It's the new year. We all need to be doing a little bit better. Some of you may have been hearing about the HIIT workout routines, and you've got some misconceptions, some myths, some things you've heard. Well, I'm here with Gina Greenwood, and she's over at the Workout Anytime, and she's going to give us all the details. Gina, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So is this true? Do people typically come to you guys with a bunch of questions or misconceptions about HIIT workouts?
Most definitely. I think the biggest misconception is that it has to be hard, has to be long. And for most people, it's a miserable experience. They don't enjoy working out. And so it becomes this like battle internally. Do I really want to work out, or would I just rather have a glass of wine and something to eat? And that, I think that's the biggest misconception, is people feel like they have to go really hard, really fast for a really long time. And that's just not the case.
Okay, you're speaking my language, because I got to tell you, when I've seen them, you've seen people do them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like so much for so long, and I can't do it. So yes, I would rather just have a little Pinot Grigio. So for those of us who are on the wrong path in terms of, that, what do you tell them to get them, to try it at least?
Well, the first thing that I'll say is that despite the fact that I'm a gym owner, I'm a normal person. I happen to own a gym, but I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a business owner, I'm running a business. So people think that I work out all day, every day because I own a gym, and that's just not the case. So I want to say that it does not have to be in a gym. It doesn't have to be in a home gym. It can be in your living room. It can be in your bedroom. It can be on your patio, in your pool, or by your pool, by your backyard. It doesn't matter, as long as the whole point is to move, right? And the other thing I want to remind everybody is it doesn't have to be a long time. Let's say you haven't worked out for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? We've gotten to the age where now I know people say, I haven't worked out in a decade. Start somewhere, right? It can be as simple as walking around the block. It can be as simple as, while you're watching your favorite show, write down 5 little exercises, which I did write down. If anybody wants like a quick, super easy 8 moves, things that you can do at home, anywhere, at any time, with or without weight, I have that for you. But just move. You can do crunches, you can do push-ups, you can do jumping jacks. You don't need to be anywhere specific for that.
Okay, yeah, no, I would love for you to give us some tips off of your list, because I think that that's what people need, especially, again, it's resolution time. And I know that, experts say we shouldn't even do resolutions because we set ourselves up for failure. But most of us want, some kind of jump start, right? And so why not do that jump start at the beginning of the year? So yeah, if you can give me some info off of your list.
Absolutely. I have a couple of exercises that you can do and make as easy or as hard as you want it to be. So you start with jumping jacks, go into a plank, do some push-ups, some squats, back to push-up, lunges, more push-ups, and then maybe some side step squats. The key is consistency. It's not about being in the gym 7 days a week for 3 hours a day for us normal people. And that's why I prefaced everything with, I'm a mom, I'm a working mom, I'm a wife, I'm tired. I don't have time to be in the gym 7 days a week, 3 hours a day like I would love to, because I am a gym rat. But you take these moves, you can do them, put on your favorite show, have it written down next to you, and do it while you're watching your show.
No, I gotta say, when I hear the experts say it, it seems totally doable. I could totally watch my favorite show and in a plank until I can't plank anymore. Or I could totally watch my favorite show while I'm doing some lunges. Like when you say it, it makes complete sense. So I guess sometimes that's all we need. We need someone who's in the game to let us know that we could do this.
Start simple, be consistent. It can be 20 minutes a day. That's not too little. And while most trainers and people in the profession will say, 45 to 60 minutes a day, 3 to 4 days a week, that's the goal, right? That's ideal. That's where you want to get to, but it's just not a reality for most of us in our day-to-day. And mentally, because we definitely have the time. I'm a super proponent of put the phone down. We spend 60 minutes on TikTok. You can spend 60 minutes on your body. but I will get off my soapbox and say that you can do 20 minutes. And if doing jumping jacks and planks and push-ups is like, oh my God, I cannot do that, go for a walk. Put your pods in, talk to your best friend, catch up on the day and the gossip in the group, and do a 20-minute walk. Start somewhere, get your body moving.
Start somewhere, get your body moving. Gina, thanks so much for coming on the show. Thanks for getting us to start this new year right. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely. All right, guys, you have the website there for where Gina is specifically at that particular location. But like she said, you can maybe just get moving in your neighborhood, whether that's a walk or whether that's something that you do at the house while you're watching TV, like I might do. That might be the easiest way for me to get started. And then you just build up to where you want to be. We can all do this. We can all do this together. So Happy New Year, guys. But let's make the new year count. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Focus Atlanta. I hope to see you next Sunday here on WUPA.